could start working a year and a half after you started it. And for most people, it takes about a year to start seeing any benefits. And then you have to keep going for the next couple years. So it might be a couple years until I am better, but we're starting that process in April. What that means, though, is there is going to be large periods of time where I am not going to be able to have my face on show. So it's migraines, as you can imagine. A lot of the stuff happens on the face. My face is going to be pretty battered up this year, to be honest. It's going to be very bruised. It's potentially going to be weeping. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be very swollen, and I don't want to show my face like that. Also, I don't think you're allowed to on Twitch. I think you have to be really careful with that sort of thing. So we're going to be making a VTuber, which we'll be using for a good portion of the year. But I figured since I'll be using it so much, it would be nice to have it made live on stream and designed on stream so that people can give an input, because you're going to be seeing a hell of a lot of it. So might as well have some input from people that are going to be looking at it. It won't mean that you'll never see my face. It just means that it will be a little less common. There'll be a couple weeks every now and again where I definitely won't show it, probably. And then as and when I feel like it. Yeah, just as a heads up, there you go. Crafty Swordfish, that's gonna be me. Have you got new headphones? Nah. Did you have migraine while you had COVID? Yeah, it doesn't stop. I had it with bronchitis. In fact, the coughing, I would like cough really heavily, and then I'd start getting the pain behind my eye even before the aura started. It felt like it was like pushing me to have it. But then my migraines are caused by exhaustion. That's my main trigger. So having something like COVID or any illness obviously then makes you more tired, which then triggers my migraines. I can't even do stairs. I missed you, but I have no sustainable strength. Yeah, I am quite lucky in that I can talk. I've been able to talk for the last few days, but it's just always tight. I'm always like after a sentence, and I would really like to not have that happening anymore. It's quite scary as well. I'm also gonna have to take this off. Instantly got too warm. Yeah, it's an unpleasant and kind of stressful feeling. I don't like it. Ah, dear. I don't start the new year out great, honestly. I'm sorry to hear that. In that case, though, I hope that it can get better. I hope that it does get better. You have an amazing family. I do. I have an absolutely fantastic family. I am very I don't want to say that I'm fortunate, because it's not fortunate, but the majority of my family suffers with migraines in one way or another. I have had family members who have also had chronic migraine, but the majority of my family have intermittent migraines. But they know what migraines are like. They know what they're like. So if I say, well, what you have most days of the month, they can be like, okay, yeah, that's I get it, that's rough. So in many ways I have a very understanding family. They get it and they understand why it's difficult. They've also had to see me a lot on the painkillers and everything like that, which does make you quite I don't know how to put it, vomity and spacey. I mean, you guys have seen me like that as well, to be fair, quite a few times. But I think it's hard for a family who's grown up with someone who's very bubbly and I've always been very outgoing. I love chatting with everybody. To having to be completely housebound, basically, and not able to do basic things for themselves. I think, obviously, I would like to say it's been hardest for me, but it's been quite hard for them as well. Oh dear. Is your tea? It is. I needed to talk about that, actually. They sent me another one. So I now have 2 of the 2022 ones and 1 of the 2021 ones. And then they also sent me this bag. I put the fabric in it, that's my fabric, but like I now have an extra plastic bag for my fabrics. And the pin badge. I got the pin badge from last year somewhere, but I need to find it so I can put them together. But like, look at that. Isn't it cute? We received it yesterday. Ah, dear, which is really, really nice. I'm very happy. Also, I don't think I've shown it on stream. This is a new mouse. This is a wireless mouse. There's no wires on this mouse. I got given this because of taking part in the Starlight Foundation. So there was like a spin the wheel on all the streamers taking part. And they do like the 12 days of Starlight for the streamers who were raising money. And I happened to win one of their prizes. And they sent me, I think it's Razer. Someone will recognize it. But it's like a really nice wireless mouse. And it is really nice. It came with grips, but I decided not to stick them on there because I like to have a slippery mouse. It's actually a really nice t-shirt. It is. I really like it. I didn't think I'd like one more than last year's because last year's was really slick as well. But I actually really like this one. Studio, welcome on in. Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good New Year. It should get better. I'm glad to hear that. They're also Bateman, welcome on in. Thank you for the luck. I hope work is going well. How are you doing? Well, I've got bronchitis. I might not have bronchitis anymore. I'm recovering from bronchitis. I had COVID. I also had glandular fever. Like, when I say I was collecting diseases last month, like, I was collecting diseases. I went into December with food poisoning, and then I immediately got glandular fever, and then I got COVID with glandular fever, which sucked, and then I got bronchitis. So last month, I collected four diseases. Wow! I was diseased last year. Last year. This year, no longer. Oh, dear. Ah, that is raisin. It's really nice. Thank you. I think so too. It's very, very nice. I've never had such a nice mouse. Oh, dear. How though? You don't go anywhere. This is what I've been saying. I left the house one time last month, and that was to go see a couple of family that live a little further away, so I did catch the train to get there. That's the only time I left the house last month, and I got COVID. Glandular fever, I'm going to assume that I got it because I had a weakened immune system anyway from having food poisoning. So I had the food poisoning, and then I immediately got glandular fever, which is like, okay, so I probably had a weaker immune system because I was like shitting my brains out kind of thing, right? And then COVID I got, which again, I wear a mask and I do sanitize, but everyone was sick on the train, so it's like there's only so much you can do. And then I got bronchitis as a result of COVID. Like, it's there directly, like bam bam. Yeah. So there you go. All of my sicknesses. I got everything. I give back that bingo card. Yeah, I feel like I must have a full vote at this point. This is not a competition. I am being very competitive. Listen, I collect all the sicknesses. Last year, we were looking back at it and we were like, yeah, I had a lot of diseases last year. For someone who doesn't leave the house. Solo, welcome on in. For a split second, my brain turned the white fabric on the bin as a giant pile. Oh my god, I would love that. Like, that would be a very chaotic background thing to have, though. I'm not going to mention it, but here's a pile of whipped cream. Also, Happy New Year. Damn, Jenny, save some of those diseases for the rest of us. No, they're mine. You can't have them. It meant that I was isolating from Shiny for, like, most of December. But me and Shiny barely saw each other last month and we lived together. I am a Pokemon trainer and I am trying to collect them all. But I have a child, yeah. The small one. It brings disease. It's a craft show. I did, but that was in November. That was the end of November I went to that. So I can't really count it because, yeah. But that is where I probably got the food poisoning from. It wasn't even really food poisoning. I did it to myself. It was food poisoning, but I did it to myself. I know why I got it. It was my own fault. Children are plague carriers. God morning. Cat, welcome morning. God morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I got oh, you got the Lego bonsai tree? That's such a pretty set. Honestly, all the plant sets from Lego are really pretty. Very aesthetic. And Sides to a Story. Welcome on in. Appreciate his moment. Oh, you're Kiwi! Welcome on in, Kiwi! And I mean, Story. I'll call you Story from now on, but welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year! Doing good, but I finally catched up on my sleep. On New Year's Eve, I had a party, went to sleep at 5:30. Oh my god. Oh my god, bless you. Yeah, that takes a while to fix. Or Sides or Story. True. I also got a book yesterday off Amazon with crochet Pokemon patterns, and there's a second. Oh my god, that sounds so cute. 2 new Lego Botanicals were announced recently. Are they? I probably haven't seen those then yet. I looked back in October, but I haven't really looked at Lego too much since because we weren't buying any Lego for people this Christmas for the first time in forever. Also, Wenno, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Ah, dear. Changing the name in case we stream our upcoming. Oh, bless you. That's fair. That's very, very fair. Listen, nothing wrong with a good name change. I've named my change. I've changed my name. Only like a month into streaming, I'll say. But I didn't want to wait on streaming until I could get the name that I wanted, so I streamed for about 3 weeks with a different name. Yeah. I used to not be a crafty jellyfish. I know who your doppelganger streamer is. She also has green hair. Oh, really? I will say, I actually won't have green hair for very much longer. Like, most of last year, we had either blue or green hair. So I've been feeling like having a little bit of a change. So I'm actually planning on bleaching all of my roots and then dyeing it tonight. So this might be the last time you see me green for a while. Oh, dear. New Lego botanicals are wildflowers and dried flowers. Oh my god, I'll have to look into that then. I love the botanical sets. We haven't got any of them. We've given them to other people, but we've never received them ourselves. I think it's more because Shiny likes the Star Wars sets. I like the architecture sets. Oh yeah. Also, Go, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Were you still jelly but not crafty? I wasn't. So I wanted to be, I think it was a crafty creation. But I couldn't get the crafty. So I was AC Creations. Right, which was meant to be a crafty creations but shortened, but because none of it was capitalized at the time, so it was just AC Creations, people were thinking my name was ACC Reactions, and they thought I was a reactions channel. So when I was raiding into other crafty people, they were like, oh, what do you react to? I don't react. I also craft. Oh dear. Oh, tree pick, hell yeah. I want to say green or pink. The pink leaves are frogs. I want the orchid. Oh, that's difficult actually. Yeah, I've only ever seen it with the pink ones. Wait, which Discord did he put it in? General Craft. Oh, there we go. I'm lagging. Oh, it is nice though. Yeah, I'll be honest. I've only ever seen it with the pink ones. It's actually nice with the green leaves. Now I get to see the change. Hell yeah. Yeah, my roots have gotten like a bit dramatic. Although actually it doesn't look that bad on camera. I say in real life it looks really intense. My roots are very, very dark. So yeah, I need to get some bleach on that. Star Wars, yeah. Where's the real content? I know, right? Or React on it. I've never done it. I should. Actually, that's not true because we did all have like a watch party for Eurovision. I'm doing that again this year. Eurovision party. I had the orchid set sitting around. Oh, have you not done it? I'm sure it's a really fun one to build, to be fair, but I guess you need the space for it. Bought me the Japanese set for Christmas, but Amazon lost it. Oh, can you get it still? Surely you can get a refund and reorder, right? Maybe through Lego themselves rather than Amazon if they're losing it. Also, for those just joining, we're going to be making some pumpkins today. Look at their happy, shining faces. They're so happy to be here. I love them. So we're going to be making those today. Actually, I could just kind of start because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to talk today. What you will see, actually, let me show you this first. The ducks are in peril. I do not know what's happened to the ducks, but they are in peril right now. I'm not sure. They've all just ended up like this. Oh dear. Such a happy pumpkin. Look, and there's 2 of them. 2 little happy pumpkins. I'm gonna put one to the one side so we can focus on one to start with. But they're so happy. They're just so happy to be here. Oh, it wasn't like it was another brick set, but when I saw it, I was gently gutted. Ah, okay. Pumpkins. Oh dear. Rewrapped. Yeah, they're all wrapped up. Looks like dice. They do kind of look like dice. I wish I could wrap that quickly and nicely. Same. I always do all the wrapping in our household, and this year, I'll be honest, I kind of slacked. The wrapping paper was fine, but I didn't do a lot of extra decoration, so maybe next year I'll try and be a bit more decorative. Ah, dear. I fixed my hair 2 days ago, haven't been at the hair salon in many years. I screwed up, like, oh, yeah, I can't start to yell, that's expensive, the hairdresser was so uncomfortable. Oh, no. I think the thing is, if you're not used to it, but then, the thing that I don't get is why it's so much more expensive for women to get their hair cut than it is for men. But I do think, obviously, like, if it takes longer, you should be paying more. And that's why, like, when I got my hair professionally bleached and dyed, it would cost me about 80 to 90 quid a session. But that was for like 6 hours of work because my hair is so dark, and it also doesn't really take bleach very well. It would take them 3 rounds of bleach normally to get it light enough to apply any dye. And they were good hairdressers. I really enjoyed them, but like it is very expensive to do it like that. Whereas if I buy a couple boxes of bleach and then, you know, do it myself at home, like, yes, it will not be as good as the salon did it. It will not be. But it's a lot cheaper. So that's what I do now. Men can pay 8 quid for, you pay 55 quid for a trim. Yeah, that's what I just don't get. Or wrapping in the household. Yeah, MC Crafty Jellyfish. That's my next name change. You got me. Ah, dear. I thought the ducks turned into hamster. They've not hamster. Also, Amiz, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Happy heckin' New Year. Dear. Next freestyle when? Well, the next song will be when I'm getting a little less puffed out from speaking. My vocal range is pretty much back to normal, which was not very... I don't have the best vocal range anyway. It's pretty much back to normal, but I'm still getting really puffed out, so we're just waiting for that to pass, and then we'll do the song. Could be in a couple weeks, but we'll see. Also, Quita, welcome on in. Hell yeah, a delicious pumpkin. Very cute. I love a good pumpkin. I love a good pumpkin. Also, Namala, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We are making teeny tiny little pumpkins. Pumpkin decoration. Happy New Year. I know it's just been Christmas, but how do we feel about Halloween? You know? I got a haircut and bleach colouring. Balayage. I think I've heard of that before. I can't say I've ever done it. I don't do very fancy stuff with my hair. I'm like, I put the bleach on and then I put the colour on. I've been fancy and I've done more than one colour sometimes, but that's about as far as I go. We do not go much further than the odd fancy colour. You're well, I'm glad to hear it. Is it smart to do that next? Oh, okay. Wait, what have I missed? Oh, sniff. Actually, let me blow my nose. I won't just sit here and sniff. You can look at my ducks. There you go, sorry about that. I have to like blow my nose once a day, otherwise terrible, terrible things will befall me. That's how it goes. Or as I saw, wrapping in the bags, hecking smart. Hecking smart. 55 quid for my last trim last May. The woman said you can get your hair coloured for an extra 90 if you want to. Hell no. Wasn't even a flashy salon. Okay. It's like blending the roots in so they don't look too bad. See, maybe I should do stuff like that because my roots are very, very dark. But I'm also just like, if my roots grow out, my roots grow out. I don't know, man. I maybe I'm just lazy. In fact, it's nearly definitely that I'm just lazy. I just don't see the point. Not dice, but they are presents, yeah. I think it's a Christmas thing, but it's still going on, which is, you know, it's a little bit late, but Christmas ducks, you know? There are some lighter beads in this mix that I made, but I'm not going to be using the lighter ones. Just not really feeling it for pumpkin. I think it'd make it look a bit rotten. I don't want them to look rotten. A little late for Halloween. Hell yeah! Well, actually, I'm making these for next Halloween, which I know might seem really, really in advance. Basically, I want to try opening a little bit of a shop with some of the crafts that I make. And so I'm going to, instead of like taking commission or doing stuff like that, I'm going to be making stuff ahead of time and then doing little bulk drops. So we'll do like a little Halloween drop and then like a Christmas one like 3 months later. And that way I don't over encumber myself with work. Because this year in particular is going to be quite a hard health year. I'm going to be having a lot of stuff done and there'll be long periods of time where I might not feel up to doing this. So we work in advance, and that way, when we get to the months where maybe I can't work on it, it's okay, because I've made stock. planning ahead. Oh yeah, I was also gonna use, excuse me, my biscuits. Let me get these out. There's a couple of these I wanted to use as well. Just really big, see-through ones. Halloween is all year round away, so hell yeah, it's early for Halloween, not late. Yeah. And if anything, you know, I know a fair few people who it is Halloween in their household all year round. And that's, it's not me, but like, listen, I absolutely respect it. Go. And okay, I just want to put a few of the really big see-through ones in there. They will look a little bit lighter, but I think they'll still look okay. Go. And then, oh, does it have a little space there? There's a tiny space for a bead there. There is. Get another little see-through one. There you go. There you go. You detest Halloween? No. What? No? Why would I detest Halloween? It's a whole holiday for dressing up. I don't know. That'd be a bit of a weird thing for me, a cosplayer, to dislike. Me, a cosplayer, also me. How dare people dress up? Disgusting. Immature. Oh dear. There we go. I love doing these little beady things. It's just so satisfying watching it grow. I do have quite a few that I have planned at the moment. So I have like a set of mushrooms and some Halloween-y tentacles. I might use just some standard tentacles as well. But I figured those would be like a good start. Is there a knot in my thread? Or is my thread? No, my thread's just being funky. There you go. Get all that out of there. You heard wrong. No, I didn't say that. I think I said that I respect it, but it's not for me. I didn't say I detested it. My God, could you believe? Like, yeah, my friends, I detest them. How could they? Although it's a funny idea. Oh, there we go. There we go. Attention horse trying to dress up. Wow. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's definitely, yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, also, I need to shout out a cosplayer really quickly. I'll explain why, because I'll need to find their Twitter probably. So I will need a minute. Basically, when I was designing the costume that I'm making next, if you haven't seen it, it's in the Discord in the inspiration, or you can ! Cosplay. But if you haven't seen it, basically another cosplayer, as I was designing it, released their own design, which is exactly like, it's the same inspiration that I've taken. So it's the Collector from Owl House, but more, well, I'm gonna say Venetian. I've definitely taken in Venetian inspiration, but mine's a little bit more like 16th century Venetian, whereas theirs is a bit more modern Venetian. So they do look quite different. But it was really cool to watch someone else design the same thing that I was doing, because very, very rarely with the costumes that I make does somebody else make them alongside me. And I know technically they've already finished their costumes, so they're not making it alongside me, but it felt close. You know, it felt close. It's just because I tend to do really bloody obscure characters, so no one else is making it. There we go. Let me see if I can find them on Twitter. Should be able to. I liked their stuff pretty recently. Because they've finished it now. Yeah, there they are. I'll shout out the creator because they've made a lot of other costumes as well. But there you go. They've done a version of the Collector Venetian, and listen, great minds think alike. I promise I didn't copy. Well, obviously, I'll be honest, it doesn't look like I've copied them because we've done completely different designs. The color scheme's the same because it's the same character, but our inspiration, I think, is quite different. That being said, it was really cool to see somebody else doing the same cosplay. I don't know. It made me happy. I don't see it very often, and it's nice. It's fun. They're just like, oh no, Teresa just completely misheard. literally, I said respect. Nothing. Teresa just did a big mishearing. Do not worry, I'm not out here hating all of my friends. Oh dear. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be filling all the sections up kind of like this in like a little collage of orangey beads. Orangey or see-through. I don't know, I like adding the see-through ones. They're not iridescent or anything, but they still kind of look, I don't know. I guess because it's not completely see-through, it's got a little bit of white in it. It still looks orange, but like a little different. There we go. Oh, actually, there. Oh. And then we'll be going around the edge in black sequins again, which we've done for most of them, but it does suit it. Opaque, thank you, that's the word I'm thinking of. Opaque. Because I do also have the see-through orange ones, but there's just general see-through ones look good next to it. I like it. Let's go up here. Oh, Scott, welcome on in. Thank you for the egg smash. I think I've already wished you a Happy New Year, but in case I haven't, Happy New Year again. Oh dear. This is going to be the theme, I think, for the next few streams of have I wished you a Happy New Year? I think I've wished you a Happy New Year. But in case that I haven't, here we go. Pumpkins gonna look cute, thank you. I think so too. I mean, I do love a good pumpkin. I'm very biased though, because I used to grow pumpkins. So it's left me with a deep-seated love for pumpkin. I will say growing a pumpkin is very, very satisfying. Out of all the vegetables I've grown, I do think pumpkins have been the most satisfying because, well, you don't have to kill all of their brothers and sisters. But other than that bit, it's very satisfying because you get like 10 or so pumpkins on a vine, and then to make sure that your one pumpkin gets all the nutrients, you have to pick off all the other ones when they're not grown yet. So you do kind of have to sacrifice them. But once you've got the one that you're going to be growing, it's very, very satisfying just watching it grow, because they really do, like every day it will noticeably grow larger. It's just very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. Okay. Oh. Nice. And then let's make sure that's wiggled in nice and tight here. There we go. Hell yes, there's one segment. Probably the smallest segment, but honestly it filled in kind of quickly. And it's very cute. He's so sparkly. Pumpkin, you Oh no. Oh no. Now, it's just how you make like the biggest and best pumpkin is if you make sure that the pumpkin that's like doing really healthy is the one that gets all the nutrients. But the way that you have to do that is to get rid of the other pumpkins. Otherwise, what you'll have is you'll still have like a lot of pumpkins that you can eat, but they're very small. So like if you wanted to carve them or stuff like that, it wouldn't be probably a good enough size to do that, unless you're very good at pumpkin carving, in which case maybe. But for an average pumpkin carver, I think it'd be a little difficult. Okay. Oh. And there, and there. There we go. Try not to do too many at one time so that I have a lot of like choice where they go. Oh dear. Have you seen those people that make giant pumpkins? I have. I've actually seen it in person. I have watched pumpkin racing live. Not since I was very young, but I have. And they attach like a motor to the back and it becomes like a motorboat. It's very cool. At least the ones I've seen, they became like motorboats. I thought they were going to row them until I heard them and realized that no, they have motors on them. They will not be rowing those pumpkins. They were ridiculously huge though. So big. There we go. Get that in there. The bigger the pumpkin, the less tasty from what I've heard. Yes, but no. How to put it? Yes, if you're growing to like a ridiculous level, I think it's the same with a lot of vegetables. If you grow them really, really big, yeah. But if you're growing like an average sized pumpkin like this, if you're growing it at home, you'll probably need to remove the rest of the pumpkins. Otherwise, they'll be like this big, which you can use, and they might taste nice, but you don't get very much pumpkin off them. Yeah, I think you want to aim for a pumpkin about this big. If you keep going, yeah, it's gonna start to get really bland and a bit like bitter, but get it to like that size and then you're probably good. And the easiest way to do that as a home farmer is to kill all the others. Record ones apparently, oh yeah. Like the really big ones are gonna taste absolutely grim, but I say that for any vegetable. Like any vegetable that's going into like a size competition, it's like so much water. And it's like, yeah, it's very, very bland. And sometimes kind of bitter as well. Like a lot of the time it makes like vegetables that would maybe be like a little bit sweet, kind of bitter and yeah. Not so good. The only reason you grow vegetables like that though is if you're trying to like enter them into a food festival for like large vegetables. I don't imagine most people who are just trying to grow to eat would do that. Not on purpose, surely. Oh dear. Also, Das, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Much more pleasant than... Oh, you don't like regular radishes with their like... I guess they're kind of... Yeah, I guess they're bitter, aren't they? Regular radishes. I kind of like that. But yeah, as they get bigger, they're going to get more and more watery. So you're right, they'll be less bitter. But what if you want it? What if that's what you want? Oh dear. I think all the kids in our school would grow radishes at least once. We also had to grow cress, and I remember feeling very talked down to as a kid when they were like, now try and grow some cress, and I'm like, I've grown a whole pumpkin patch and you want me to grow cress? Like, I can do it, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of farmers' kids here. A lot of farmers' kids. We know how to grow like a heckin' radish. Oh, cress. School assignment, grow cress. Listen, there's nothing wrong with cress. But I did feel talked down to. I was like, I could do better than cress. I think most of the kids here have grown vegetables. What's happening here, huh? There you go. Little upset on the thread, but it seems okay. It seems okay. Some of them are really thinking that's true. I like that. Oh dear. A giant cucumber would probably make me pass out. You can smell cucumber? Wait, the real thing about that statement, Queena, you can smell cucumber? Maybe my sense of smell is not so good. I can't say that I eat cucumber relatively regularly. Maybe I've got good cucumbers because they don't smell. Maybe that's a bad thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know now. My diet would be like 2 centimeters. Oh, radishes. Also, Heckin' Moriku, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're making some pumpkins. Look at them. They're going to be so sparkly. Such sparkly pumped. Cucumber water has a bit of a scent, very subtle. Okay, I smell cucumber. Not as well as Queena. I guess if you don't like something, you're probably gonna smell it more, right? Same. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and smell the cucumbers. I cannot say I remember smelling it. I'm sure that it does have a smell. God, I don't remember it though. I can't think of it, but I'm sure that it exists. There's a fish piece that smells exactly like cucumbers. What? There's fish that's... Oh my god. Earth, why are you like this? Even if just a tiny bit, it's like I can smell it and taste it. It's nasty. Apparently it's a specific... Oh, okay. Kind of like coriander or cilantro. whichever you want to call it. Where some people think it tastes really nice, but then for some people it tastes like soap. I personally am on the side of cilantro tastes like soap, but I don't hate it, but it does taste like soap. But then I also like palm violets, and like they taste like soap, but I like it. Oh dear. Smell it in my gin and my Pimm's. I've had it in punch before. I don't think I've had it in any other drink, personally. I think just punch. And like, I'll be honest, you can't, well, at least I can't smell it in punch. Maybe everyone else can, now that I'm thinking about it. I thought I had a relatively good sense of smell. I am being put in my place today. Apparently not. Coriander is soap. My cousin has the cilantro soup gene. Yeah, both me and Shiny think it tastes like soap, but I don't. Maybe it's because I've eaten a lot of it. I kind of don't hate that it tastes like soap anymore, but I do still think it tastes like soap. I just don't hate it. But then I wouldn't choose to have it on food either. It's like one of those things where if it's there, it's there. Anise kind of makes me want to yak. Oh, star anise. I think I've only really had that in tea. Maybe occasionally in other things, but I recognize it in tea a lot more. Shiny just comes down to the kitchen at midnight snack and sees Jenny sitting in the fridge with sniffing the cucumbers. I will do it in front of Shiny. Listen, I have no shame. And I'm sure if I tell them that, like, listen, I need to find out what the cucumbers smell like, that they'll leave me be. They're like for imminent bedding. Oh, bless you. Get some good Z's. Thank you for popping by, Gev. But yeah, look after yourself. And he makes me drool. Oh dear. I'm probably like that for cinnamon. I really like the smell of cinnamon. I'm a really big fan of cinnamon. Heck yeah. Delicious. Put it in my everything. There we go. Doing lines of cucumber, yeah. Well, no, I have to find out if I like it first. I'm not. I would only do that if I ended up really liking the smell, and I don't know the smell right now, so I can't commit that that's something that I would definitely do. Oh dear. An easy black licorice. Oh wait, that's what that. Okay. I do like licorice. I'm so sorry. I do. I don't like really strong licorice, is what I've come to discover. Like when it's really, really strong, I have the same reaction as everyone else, which is but I do like licorice. I thought I liked strong licorice, but I've had some really strong licorice now, and I don't think I like that as much. It's a bit much for me, but I do like licorice flavoring. So I like licorice all sorts. I like, there was licorice coffee, like a licorice coffee when we were in Amsterdam, and I really enjoyed that. That was delicious, honestly. I wish I could get that here, but we don't really do a lot of licorice stuff. But yeah, I like it, but not as much as I thought I did. Chat made me do it sound like something said commonly in a crafty household. I don't think the Shiny really questions a lot of it anymore. It's just like, it's probably Twitch something or other. Can't eat licorice because it interferes. Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Obviously not to eat things that will do your health a bad. I'm just gonna sew this in a little bit more. I thought I'd sewn the black lines of beads in pretty well, but I don't know. There you go. It felt like it needs a little bit of support. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna get some more thread as well, because this is a really long needle, so tying it off's a pain in the ass if you don't need a lot of thread. But we got a lot done for the first bit of thread. And whoop. There we go. There we go. No exaggeration, until uni I couldn't smell someone making a salad. Oh, bless you. That's how intense it is. That's what I'm like with bananas. I cannot be around bananas. Like, it's okay if they're not peeled because they don't really have the smell, but then or if they're underripe. If they're ripe, I don't like being near them. If they're peeled, I won't go in the same room as you. But then I know why. It's because they flavor everything in hospitals with banana, and it's put, because I remember throwing up so much because of that smell, because it was medication and I was sick, right? But like, Yeah, it really has put me off bananas for life. Like, I used to eat bananas for breakfast when I was a kid, or like have bananas as a part of my breakfast, but then since that, I can't do it anymore. What really surprises me is that they use different flavorings in different country, which, you know, thinking about it, like, yeah, duh, of course they do. But like, it's really weird to hear other people be like, I've been put off that as well. Dan, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's not ready yet, but that's why I can't try Earl Grey bergamot and goddamn bergamot. How could you? Tell the Taylor Swift cat is, oh my god. No, you don't. No. You leave that cat where it is. You get your own cat. Are you making a shop? We will be. So we'll be making a shop, but in the second half of the year. So right now I'm bulk making stock so that I can do like every 3 months do a new drop of items. Because that way I can kind of make it in my own time around being unwell. Because I know I'm going to be quite unwell this year. So, I don't want to do it like I upload it every time I make something new because it'll mean there'll be big gaps in me making stuff. But if I do it like a summer drop, a autumn drop, a winter drop, and a spring drop, then we'll have like all at once. So yes, we will be doing that. But probably starting, I would say, in the second half of the year. You love the fake banana flavor? See, I know why I'm off it. And like, it's a shame because I did used to really like bananas, but I can't do it now. My husband's dad has to hide his bananas in the garage. Yeah, I can't either. I just can't. Oh, Sleeves, welcome on in. Thank you. He's a happy bean. Bergamot sounds like a great name for a villain. It kind of does, honestly. It does sound like a villain name. It's the third richest pet. Whoa. They've been trading stocks. Oh dear. And go around the side of here. Ah. Yeah, right now we'll be aiming for one for autumn. Probably it'll be in summer for autumn. Hence everything being a bit more Halloween-y that we're making. I hate cherry flavour because it reminds me of cough syrup. Yeah, see, whereas here, cough syrup is not flavoured like cherry, or at least where I grew up it wasn't. But I've heard in Australia they flavour medication for kids with cherry. I don't know if they do that in other parts of the world, probably. But yeah, but not here. Here it's banana. Banana is the sacrifice. Although I will say, not so much for stuff you buy, like if you go to a hospital as a kid. So it was like, the stuff that I bought was never flavored like banana. Like if I needed cough syrup, it wouldn't have been banana flavored. But the medication they would give you in hospitals, that was what they flavored. Yeah. So I don't actually know what medication it was because I was a literal child. But all I know is I'd be very sick around the same time, not because of the medication, just because I was, you know, sick. And it's put me off it for life. Oh, they do it in New Zealand here too? Ah, sick. There you go. Can't say actual bananas, but like the fake flavouring, it's literally, they do taste quite different. The smell for me is too similar, but they do taste quite different. US is mostly, you're all cherry people. Oh my god. Cherry's a lot more common than I thought. Also, Sina, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. You're getting really good. I'm so sorry. I was really trying to compliment your Discord icon because I'd only just seen it. It was a blanket. Oh, sorry. Get myself some air in these lungs. Sleeves, you want to check on the ducks? Do you maybe want to unbox the ducks? 2 seconds. There we go. Let's get the ducks out of these boxes. Look at all these box ducks. Oh my god. I hope kind of that this bit ends soon. Oh my god, wait, that's a new duck. A reindeer duck? Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna have to check our ducks to see if we've got any other new ones. Wait, I see a nutcracker duck. Oh my god, so cute. The ducks on the floor I can't actually click. I think Disco Duck might be in there. They are. Are there any others up here? Yes. Okay, is that everyone? Did we get everyone? Are there any ducks down there? Let's follow Nyor. Yes, there are. Oh, good God, Nyor. That's a very, very close zoom. Okay. Let's get these ones. Okay, what other new ones did we get? Collection. Oh, there we go. We've still got one duck to not... Oh my God, we got a lot of new ducks. Whoa. How heckin' cool. Wait, did the music stop? I think it did. Let's put that there for now. Thank you for checking on the ducks. An axe murderer duck? Right. Oh, did I miss one upstairs? Well, you know what? They were meant to be a present. They are a gift. And they shall stay as a gift. There we go. Oh, look at them coming down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Back to... reindeer. Wait, you want a duck? Oh, sleeves. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, because you lost your duck, didn't you? Let's get that back on there. You want to be a reindeer? You can be a reindeer. Right, but I do need to find you. Apparently you are here. Oh, did it not work? Oh, 2 seconds. Oh, no, it did. Why does it not say it? Oh, maybe it's because it's new. Oh. Zay, are you okay there? Goodbye, Zay. Goodbye, Zay. Oh. Alright, yeah, I can't get the ones, the presents on the bottom, I can't undo them. I'm sorry, for some reason it's not popping up, but hopefully they've patched that and then you will have it. Sheesh, we'll miss Zay. You'll miss Zay. And some Bernard duck. There's some cute new ones. Yeah, Lee, we can't get the ones at the bottom of the pool. They're not clickable, which means we can't unbox them. Yeah, we noticed that yesterday, I think. They were the only ones we couldn't unbox. Then again, I think this is very much a seasonal event, so it probably won't be a problem soon. The planet needs them. They did. Zay has been taken. I've never watched Zay actually take off. I hear them take off, but I've never actually watched it. Oh dear. There we go. I need to... Oh, bless you. Good luck with work. I hope that it goes well. Thank you for popping by, though, before your shift. It's very kind of you. Oh, dear. Right, let's pop. And then I would like another big one. We'll just be slowly working on this. I'm really hoping I can do at least one while live. It will really kind of go on how tired I get. Not because I don't enjoy streaming, because obviously I do. I've been desperate to come back. But just because I'm getting very out of breath from talking still, so I get tired quite quickly. But soon! Soon! Alex, welcome on in. Happy New Year. I hope your New Year is good. Oh, you're there now. Oh, God. I'm glad it's almost over at least. Yes. He's a happy pumpkin. Got a first aid course tomorrow that should usually take half an hour to drive to, but because of the... Oh, God, it's going to take a full hour to get there. Good on you for doing the first aid course, though. It's like something you hope that you're never going to have to use. But in a situation where something happens, sometimes you're the only person who does know first aid in the area. So it's very cool. I know where I grew up. In the school that I went to, we had mandatory first aid. So everyone had to get at least their first aid qualification. I think technically it was a course you could opt your kid out of, but like you were automatically opted into it. So all the kids would get first aid training when they were about 14. And then they could go and do further if they wanted to. Because there's something else that's not first aid. Happy New Year! Heckin' Happy New Year! I had the power of life or death in my hands. I mean, you kind of do, though. It's a very valuable skill to have. You want to name a duck or steal a duck? Damn. Which duck do you want to be? If it's one of the new ones, it might not pop up, but did you want to be the St. Bernard duck? This one, isn't it? This is St. Bernard duck, right? The Santa duck. Yeah! Alright. I will try and find said duck, because there's sleeves, and sleeves you can't see the name of yet. It's going to be difficult if you don't have a name. Where is it? Wait, have I shown it on screen? I haven't. You're just staring at me. I'm so sorry. Why do you... Oh, you're an alien. I was like, wait, why do you sound like that? That's George. That's not them. Where is it? If we've unlocked it, you must be here. Why can't I see you? Jan hates you this morning? No! Das, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my god, an elf duck? There is an elf duck now. You have already pooped, don't worry. You did it in the ice rink, actually. You did it in the ice rink, not in the pool. Which I think is worse. I have no idea where you are, Dem. I don't know if you've already been yeeted. I don't feel like it is a duck that gets yeeted very much, though. But I can't see you. Maybe you'll pop in later. My first duck and I'm lost. I'm sorry. I don't know where you've gone. Is there another pool at the bottom of the ramp? Yes. That's an ice rink, though. Which I guess is a frozen pool. Is basically the same thing, isn't it? Oh, dear. I lost the... Oh, my God, yeah. Heckin' lost puppy. No. We'll find you, Dem. Don't worry. You'll be back, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. Honestly, oh, I didn't show you this yesterday. I've been doing lots of smocking practices. The texture of this, it's so good. It's so good. It's like little squishy pillows. It's so nice. I can't wait to do this all over my costume. Look at these little squishy pillows. It's so satisfying. Also, I need to blow my nose again. God damn it! Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm a disgusting being right now. Oh, they're all good. I've been riding yarn for 3 days with no end in sight, and that should make me feel worse than it. Oh god. But it may be satisfying, right? One of those like satisfying jobs where it's long-winded, but like you get there. Oh, Nenti, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Plomp. Have a lovely look and a happy new year. I need to get a bit of sleep. Oh, bless you. Yes, please get some Z's and get better soon. Oh dear. I think half of chat honestly needs to get some good Z's and get better soon. Seems like everyone at the moment is sick with one thing or another. I think they're doing it in England as well from the sounds of it. In Wales, we've all been told for January, don't go outside. Don't go running in the cold weather. Don't do any like extreme sports that could get you injured. Just don't. Don't get sick. If you are sick, stay in by yourself. Don't go anywhere. I don't know. Like a lot of it is common sense stuff, but like it is quite funny. The thing is, it's because there's like we're having an antibiotic shortage, and also 111 and the NHS in general is just very overrun. So like it needs to be there for people who are very, very sick. The antibiotic shortage is a bit of a concern, but yeah. Oh. Squeak, squeak, I used to see you. Welcome on, mate. I hope you're doing well. Morning, another day in Sick Club. Heck yeah. Welcome to Sick Club. I feel good that I had this much, but I know the project for most of it. Hell yeah. Nice. And they deliver soup now. Hell yeah, they do deliver soup. If you find my little squeaky boy, please, I will. I will keep an eye out for your squeaky boy. But in the meantime, get some good Z's. Thank you for popping by, Dem. If you don't know Dem, by the way, Dem is one of our mods, but they also stream on their own channel. They've been doing a lot of Grand Theft Auto. They play multiplayer with another person that comes into the stream, Bateman, a lot. Very heckin' sweet bean. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. Exclamation mark Dem in chat will be the shout out for them. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I used to see it. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're jogging outside in the winter all the time and I hear Bailey had to walk. I know. Same. Oh my god. But yeah, they're asking people not to go on runs at the moment. I think the reason is because if you slip and fall, and it is very icy at the moment, it will be a really long time before anyone can help you. So, yeah, they're asking people, like, can you not, listen, I know you love running and New Year's resolutions and everything, but can you not run outside right now? Because it's slippery, and if you fall over, we cannot help you. Oh dear, are you winning, Jelly, Rambo? Yeah, I would say so. Ah dear, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Once again, Happy New Year. I hope the New Year is treating you well so far. We're making a pumpkin. A very little sweet bean pumpkin. Oh dear. Oh, I should say as well, I keep forgetting to say this. We've made some big changes in the Discord server recently. If you are in the Discord server, you can now assign yourself roles. So if you want to set, for instance, that you're a Twitch streamer, you can set that role yourself in our Discord now, whereas before we didn't have stuff like that because I had a lot of spare time when I had bronchitis. So I did a little bit of like messing around in the server, but it's not the only role. We also have roles for people who do different crafts. So if you would like to assign yourself a craft, that way if people are looking for help, they can like ask the knitters or ask the crocheters and stuff like that. Just so it's a little bit easier to find people who might be interested in helping, kind of stuff. And then we also have, if you want to set yourself as a crafter, and also setting if you want to have your gender on there, so people do not accidentally misgender you. You've got all that stuff. Very much optional, and you definitely don't have to do it. If you want to appear as a Twitch streamer on the server, you can, but I can't set it for you. It's basically the rundown. Bay, I hope work's going well for you. Oh dear. I don't know. I use your Twitter thingy as a template to provide my followers an update to my channel. What? My Twitter template? I'm so sorry. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember using a Twitter template. I could be wrong. And I'm sure it's fine. I'm just not sure what it is. There we go. I'm glad I get to wind down this morning, but I'm gonna regret it being up this early later. Very, very understandable and very fair. A mood, you could even say. Oh dear. Sick Club means you have to you do Discordy stuff. It's important. That's what you do when you're in Sick Club. You fix your Discord. That I was saying that I would do for, I think, about a year. I just never had time to do it. Now I have the time. The one way, the Twit logger. Oh, that's fine. That's not, absolutely not my, what do you call it? That's not mine at all. Don't worry. Like, it's very handy. It's just a handy tool to have. I'm going to tie a little knot here, but I am not going to cut the thread, just to make sure that if there's any issues, we don't lose everything. Oh, God. Not so early. I ain't gonna lie, this New Year's not been... Oh, God, Rambo, are you sick as well? If so, I hope you get better soon. It's only been a couple days. I'm sorry if it's not already been going okay. Oh, dear. It just made me think I should be telling people what's up. Thanks for the prompts. Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. Do not worry about it. Yeah, for me, it's because we had, like, such a big change. And, like, on Twitch, if you change costume, of course, and like this isn't a dig at anything, but like because everyone's been watching you make that costume, everyone's wondered like, oh, where's it gone? Like I was watching you make that. What's happened to it? And it's easier to have like something that just explains it. Like, hey, it's not that I dislike the costume. Nothing negative's happened. It's just that like if I want to do other things, I have to abandon certain projects. We'll have a sicky hug. Sicky hug. I'm not. Oh, you're hurt. No, Rambo. I hope you get better soon. I'm sorry to hear that you've injured yourself. No. And so early in the year as well. Oh God, my voice cracking is showing just how dramatic that is. I'm sorry. My throat actually feels pretty good, but it doesn't sound like it does. There we go. Start filling in the space. Little face. Bam. Bam 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 bam. He's adorably happy. He's a chill little dude. Gonna try and get a knife out of the cardboard tomorrow for a chunky costume. Ooh, horror themed birthday party. Oh, horror themed birthday party. That sounds fun. That sounds really fun. I love a good themed birthday event. Honestly, I love a good themed event in general. Any event with a theme, I'm here for that. There we go. I think we can fit a couple beads around the bottom of that one there. There you go. Nice, okay. I'm trying to stick within the edges, but it's easier when there's a big black line there. Oh, dear. Right, I'm gonna drink some tea quickly because I'm getting out of breath. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. No, you just hand sanitize as well. Dear me. Oh, because I feel a lot better. It just every now and again you get hit with it and it's like, oh, that's not fun. There we go, let's get a few more. My thread's gonna stick to my hands now because of hand sanitizer. I love that. I love that. So many photos to scan. Isn't that a good thing? So you've been taking a lot of photos? Isn't that a good thing? Is a new camera? It's always a new camera. Always. Oh God. There we go. Yeah, apologies. For anyone wondering, I do not normally cough like this. I do normally have a winter cough. It's not normally quite this bad, and I don't normally get puffed out from talking. It is what it is, though. We're living with it right now. There we go. Wow. There we go. Slowly build along the bottom. Look at your little chin. Ah, dear. Joking, but you are the camera king. No, I've not got a new camera for a few weeks now. Whoa. Whoa. I do remember your family saying that you trying to get you to spend a little less money on cameras, wasn't it? Especially when you've already got so many, which I can see. That way you can I guess sit down and get like a good use out of all of them, I suppose. You kind of get the logic. There we go. Your fine just cough. I'm sorry, we don't mention the cough and sick club. Come on, Jillian. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I mention it? Oh shoot. So sorry, yes, we do not mention it. It doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, it can't hurt me. Little chin. Little chin. Okay. He's got such a cute little chin. Ah, dear. I love making things with cute faces. I do not get an opportunity to do that enough. When I do get the opportunity to do it though, oh, so much fun. I'm gonna need some more thread in a minute. And just a little bit low. Oh dear, are these gonna be two-sided? No. I only do them one-sided because they end up being really heavy just with one side covered. But also because if I want to sell them, the manpower required for doing, or not the manpower, but the hours I guess required for doing both sides, it would make the product very, very expensive. And I think if I was to open up like bauble commissions, I would give the option, but it would be like double the price. So, yeah. For now though, with just opening a shop, they'll all be little one-sided beans. Just to keep the price a little bit lower, and also the weight a little bit lower. I did make one, I can't show it to you because it is ready to be sent off. For those who aren't aware, Amazonia Cosplay very, very, very kindly donated their old 3D printer to us, or to me, here. So I now have a 3D resin printer, which is really, really kind of them, to be honest, because those are quite expensive. And so I said I would make them so I can return before I realized what they were sending me. So I made them a Dragon Bauble, right? But it's huge, and it's so heavy, even though it's like not that, it's like about that big, maybe. About as big as my face. It wasn't meant to be that big, but it's so heavy. There's no way a tree is gonna hold that up. But I've made it now. I'm also gonna, it's like the package size is that of the letter, but the weight of it makes it a package. Oh god. Oops. Also, wait, that was a Shifty? Welcome on in, Shifty. I hope you're doing well. We're making some cute little pumpkin beans. Ah, dear. I'm sorry that I had to leave right as the end of your stream yesterday. I was just very sleepy. It was nothing to do with your stream. I very much enjoyed it. I was just, it was very, very sleepy. We're making little happy dudes. Look at this happy dude. He's just a happy to be here. Oh, dear. Wow. There we go. This is the problem of having the Final Fantasy IX OST in the background. I get very distracted by it because I like it a lot. Dear, glad I can help put people to sleep. No, it's not like that. It's bronchitis. It's not you. Oh, also, I don't want to overtly say it in chat because I'm not looking to get spammed, but I may have updated the thing that I was talking to you about on Facebook. We're going to add them slowly because I need to find clips that I want to add. I think I have... I think I have 5 clips so far. So I have 5 different, but they're not all from...
Number 1, tampon in steak.
They're not all from that video. They're not all from that video. They're from other things. Oh, good God. It's a secret. Oh dear. Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh god, you're killing me. Both I do is a blue, yeah, sleeping. Oh dear. Oh. What are the? I'm not telling you. I'll die. Yeah, no. See? It's not that easy. I mean, I already had one of them though. One of them I've had for like a month or so. Maybe a bit longer than a month. But I added 4 more yesterday. Or at least I think I added all of them. Oh dear. It's not that simple, but thank you for the 2 bits. No. Do not. Thank you for the 2 bits. This is when I haven't added any more, and I could double check, I suppose. I think I added them. I think I added them. Now I'm nervous that I didn't add them. Not that because one of the numbers you've done is what I was expecting. Shifty, I swear to God. Shifty, I swear to God. Jason, I swear to God. It's not 50, it's not 7. You already know one of them. Why can't you just use that one? Oh God, I'm gonna have to turn off the heckin' sound alerts if you're not careful. I'll do it. I'll turn them off. Thank you for the bits. I'll heckin' turn them off. And then you won't know. This is great. It's not great. I'm really self-conscious about whether one of them is not right anymore. Oh no. Is there a way of putting a cooldown on bits? Is there a way of putting a cooldown on bits? Aggressively throwing pennies. Stop it. Oh dear.
Number 1.
Tampon in steak. I'm not gonna give any context for that. Wait, is it just stopped? Oh, it just gave up. It was like, nah, you don't get more than that. I didn't even turn it off. It just gave up. It was like, that's too much. I'm not oh, there probably is a cooldown, to be fair. Just automatically. Because like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't do the same one over and over again. What are we giving bits for? Memes. Memes. That's it. I kind of hope there is. There's going to be a lot of tampons and steak otherwise. I don't know if people are signed up for that. Oh, God.
Number 1. Tampon in steak.
This may have been a mistake. God damn it, thank you for the bits. Oh! The dramatic music in the middle really makes it for me. Thank you for the 69 bits. Both Jason and Grango. Number 15. Oh dear. We don't want to have a tie. Yeah, because there's no emergency services right now, so I'll just...
Number 1.
Tampon in steak. Oh my God. Thank you for the last bit, Neil. Okay. Shifty, there is one on 14.
Number 14. Human skin.
That's the only other one I took from that video, though. None others. Human skin. And only because you sold it to me on human skin. That's why we stayed in our beds, for God's sake. Number 14. Human skin. Sonny, welcome on in. Happy New Year. I hope it's going well for you so far. Oh, dear. I didn't sell it, you bought it. Wait, how does that work? Can you buy something that's not for sale? You sold it to me. You were like, and I honestly just thought they were talking about crackling. Oh, it's a big bit. It's gonna take a while. There is no Burger King foot lettuce. I haven't put Burger King foot lettuce in there at the moment. I'm not saying that I won't, but there is no Burger King foot lettuce. I have no interest in human skin. Yaha? That sounds like something a ghost would say. Happy New Year, been rough intro. Oh, Nora, oh my god, Sonny, please look after yourself. I really hope that you get better soon. That's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, please, when you feel better, like, really pamper yourself, because that's a nasty one to have to go through. Like, once you're feeling a bit more well, make sure you take yourself out somewhere nice. That's a rough one. Oh, there we go. TK, yeah, norovirus absolutely sucks. This is one of the few downsides of having family in the NHS. Yo, if there's a norovirus outbreak, we would get norovirus like every year. Because you'd see it in the hospitals, because obviously people would get seriously ill with it. Especially if they were already vulnerable, and then your family treat them, and then they get norovirus because it's so goddamn contagious, and then you get norovirus. We had norovirus quite a bit growing up. Although there are definitely some hospitals in the UK, which maybe, I don't know if everyone knows it, or if it's just you know it if you're a doctor or a nurse, but there are some that seem to get a lot more norovirus than others. Like, they really get outbreaks in certain places. Ooh. Being daring to buy the best Berlin Stars donut. Oh, strawberry. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that what got it? Oh, to celebrate. I was going to say, wait a minute. Surely that wouldn't give it to you. That sounds too nice to give you food poisoning. I know that a lot of people got it from cruising because someone brings it aboard. It becomes, yeah, it's so contagious. Like, insanely contagious. And it's such a nasty one to get. If you've never had norovirus, you just shit and vomit constantly for like a week. It's like food poisoning times 10. It's horrible. Very, very unpleasant. Obviously, if you're a bit younger, you probably won't have it quite so bad. If you have any, what do you call it? Last time you had it for 14 days, yeah, that's real rough. I had it quite a few times growing up, and normally for me it didn't last longer than a week, but I know for certain members of family it would just, they'd get it before me and they'd still have it after me. Yeah, it's a really nasty one to get. Cannot emphasize enough how awful norovirus is. I think out of all of the conditions you can kind of just pick up on the go, like catching a train or something like that, norovirus has got to be one of the worst. It's bad, but it's also very dangerous for people who have pre-existing conditions. Like, depending on the condition, I suppose, but like a lot of people, it can leave you in hospital, unfortunately, because you are just throwing up and shitting constantly. So, you know, you don't have any nutrients in your body. Oh god, that's terrible. Yeah. MRSA situation here. Not like in my house, just in the general area. Ooh. Couldn't even keep liquids. Yeah, that's been my experience with it too. You can't. You have to cough up stomach acid. It's nasty. Luckily this time it's only been 40 hours. Okay. A very small silver lining. I'm still really sorry that you had to go through that. Honestly, at any time of year, but especially when everyone else is celebrating. Here's hoping you don't have to have it again. Or at the very least, not for a long time. Nasty condition. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, as maybe like immature as it sounds, I've had bronchitis for the last 2 weeks, and I would prefer to have that than norovirus. Like, genuinely, looking at going on steroids, having to get my breathing back in gear, I would still rather have that and have to go through the steroids and all of that than have norovirus. Like, it's ugh. Horrible. Last time was 2021, and before that, never. Wait, really? You've had it 2 years in a row? See, I haven't had it since I was living at home, which means it'd be like at least 8-9 years now. And the reason we used to get it so much was because family worked in hospitals where you'd be treating people with norovirus, so you just bring it home. But yeah, I haven't had it since I left home. Also, thank you for the hydrate teaser. Happy New Year! Worst I've ever felt was norovirus. Yeah, you literally feel like it's the... Again, without getting too graphic, it's like the throwing up till you can't breathe kind of throwing up. It's horrible. And I mean, you just live in a bathroom for like a week, basically. Like you can't do anything. Eating or drinking anything makes you sick. Which is why it gets so dangerous. Oh yeah, we can do that. Sorry. You don't want to talk about socks? I actually got socks for Christmas this year. I got a lot of socks and they're good. I got a really pretty pair from Sister Jelly, who knows me to a T, and it's got like licorice all sorts style candy on it, and I love licorice all sorts, so yes, it's very nice. I like them a lot. And then I got some really cute third ones from the rest of my family, and then from Shiny Family I got like socks with spots and stripes on it, but like in like pretty pastel colors. They're very cute. So yeah, I got a good sock haul this year. You got 36 marker grayscale set. Oh my god. That sounds pretty good. I want to talk about socks. Of course I do. All of the socks. Never heard of them, but hey, that sounds kind of cool. I want to guess how many yarn cakes I've... Oh, bless. I don't want to guess, but I feel like it's quite a few. You've got this, I believe. No sock puppets. Not... No sock puppets. But if any of them get holes in them, I guess I can make sock puppets out of them. They're nice. Hell yeah. We actually got some art supplies for some family this year, which was really nice. I don't know, it's nice kind of passing that sort of gift along. Like, they were new. Obviously, I didn't give them like my old art sets. I gave them new art sets, but like they're art sets that I've used before, so it was like, I don't know, just kind of wholesome. 175. There you go. Correct. I got brand new woolly socks. Hell yeah. I love some woolly socks. Although recently I've had really hot feet. I'm normally a cold extremities kind of lady, but I've had very hot feet recently. Maybe I'm getting hotter feet as I get older. But yeah, this winter I would say hot feet. Hot feet has been on the menu. Much hotter than normal, at least. Like, I haven't had to really break out slipper socks or anything, because my feet are already hot. 9 neutrals, 9 cold, 9 warm, and some blacks and color blenders. That's pretty nice. That's a good mix. I don't want to do that. Oh god, I'm sorry, something. I can't help with that. Can you tell them that you had norovirus and so that you should be let off? Like, you don't have to do it? Like, listen, that's an excuse that would work in my book. Like, oh shoot, you had norovirus? Like, listen, you do whatever you want. My feet are getting hotter as I get... Oh. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean like temperature hot. Oi, 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 oi. Temperature hot. My feet are temperature hotter. God damn it. That's psychic, but I'm just really good at guessing. Hell yeah. I know. Okay. As long as you know. And everyone here agrees that they understand the context, that it's fine. I think that's a secret to all psychics. You know, listen, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything. I have correctly guessed when people win the lottery. They don't win very much, but like, I still correctly guessed it. And I've tried to convince a couple people in my life that I am psychic. But yeah, like, I've walked up to people and been like, you'll win the lottery tonight, right? And then they do. I've just been very lucky, I think, because over the last year I've guessed right every single time. But like, I really am just doing it for memeing, just to be like, you know, I can guess when you'll win the lottery kind of thing. You should buy a lottery ticket tonight. Yes. And it's just so happened that I've been right every time. But it's very funny. Dude, I'm not a witch. I'm just, why have you never said that to you? I mean, have you won the lottery? I don't think so. Listen, I don't make you win the lottery. I don't give you the numbers. I just tell you if you're already going to win. Maybe I would have. Well, no, you wouldn't have, because otherwise I would have told you. I gotta slow up to date because I have to use my hands. Oh, that's fair. Make sure you have some hand energy left. Understandable. Astro, welcome on in. Happy New Year. I am not a witch. No. I have just got very lucky guessing. Like what Gev said. I'm just good at oh no, not Gev. Enti. The Enti said. I'm just good at guessing. And again, I'm mainly memeing. It just happens that I've been right. It's mainly memes. I'm not able to burn her. Fight me. I will not let you burn me. If she's lighter than a duck, she's a witch. I am not lighter than a duck. I'm hefty. What was it someone called me the other day? A hefty jellyfish. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten when I got called hefty. But I am hefty comparatively to a rubber duck, for sure. Hashtag never forget. You're coughing a lot. That's because I have bronchitis. Or I should say I'm recovering from bronchitis. I have had bronchitis. I wanna emphasize that I am getting better. It just took a really long time and I might need some steroids. But maybe I'm just saying that because I want to get buff, you know? Maybe I don't actually need steroids. Maybe I'm just like starting the new year right with steroids. Could be sus, I don't know. There you go. Oh dear. Coughing. You should get in coughing range to throw fists. Oh yeah, I will. I'll cough and then that will be part of my attack because you'll be so shook that I coughed that you won't even be able to respond and then I'll win. Flex. Big flex. Remind me in the meme in the chat was like, I got bronchitis! Well, the one was like, ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, honestly, who has time for bronchitis? Also, sorry for smacking you guys, I didn't mean to then. That was an accident. Who actually has time for bronchitis? I don't think anyone has time for bronchitis. I definitely didn't have time for bronchitis. Well, Lord Rubber Duck weighs... Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. There we go. Do not burn me. I am not a witch. I'm just very good at guessing. The last 3 times in a row, I think I've guessed when Shiny will win the lottery. And yeah, they were the only times. I will say they didn't win very much, and every time I get told, well, you told me I was going to win the lottery, and I was like, yeah, and you did. You just didn't win very much. It's been like an ongoing meme in this household that I keep guessing. Oh dear. But that is the main bit there. It is a guess. It is just a guess. I'm just guessing. I don't actually know. I am not a witch, and I can't make you win the lottery. I'm so sorry. If I could, I would. Why are we calling her a witch? Because I keep guessing when people win the lottery. Out of time, Jelly said bronchitis in the last 5 minutes. I'm trying to get the feeling they might have had bronchitis. Dude, I might have had bronchitis. I want to say yes or no for sure. I've been saying that I have bronchitis nearly as many times as Shifty says that they're Welsh. It's crazy. That my numbers are racking up quite that much? Crazy. Will I win? I don't want to listen. If I can't do that sort of prediction over the internet, and also I don't want to get your hopes up because I don't think so.
Number 1, tampon in steak.
Like my music stopped right as you did that, so we got a really good like nice silent second for you to redeem that. Somewhat useful super fast. It's literally just guessing. It's just guessing. I don't think you're guessing the right. No. I'm not guessing the lottery numbers. I just guess if someone's going to already win with the numbers they've got. I don't guess the numbers. If I could do that, listen, I'd have won the lottery already. I would have won it myself if I could guess the numbers. No, I just go up to people and I tell them they're going to win the lottery tonight if they enter or something like that. And I just happen to have a very good record. Bro, welcome on in. Happy New Year. Ah, dear. Probably not just burn witches. Yeah, probably let's not. And definitely don't burn me. Listen, I don't want to say that I'm biased or anything, but I really don't think we should burn me. I think that's a bad call. Listen, my lungs are already bad. I can't handle the extra smoke of if you burn me. So, like, maybe let's not burn me. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some more thread. I've been going a bit long. It might look like I've got lots left, but this needle's very long. It will not act like that. Can we burn you just a little? No. If you burn me, I'll make sure with my dying wish that none of you ever win the lottery. Since that's the only thing I seem to predict. I will say I've been very lucky the last month as well. Maybe that's it.
Number 14.
Number 14.
Human skin.
Human skin. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm not. I can't. I'm not good at guessing. I'm just very lucky. Because the last month I won. I didn't really enter anything either, to be honest, because I was worried about postage. But everything that I did enter, I won. And I didn't even realize that I entered the Starlight one. That was a surprise. I have a titties hat coming. So I won some titties. The best prize. Okay, make sure the eyes are visible, because they are going to get a bit distorted by all this. I love witches. Heck yeah. I don't burn a witch anyway. True, exactly. I'll curse you so that you never win the lottery. Also, Wig, Happy New Year. I hope you're doing well. I'll burn you. No, I'll burn you. I'll curse you. I'm definitely not a witch. Oh, dear. No, I'll curse you so that you never win the lottery ever, ever, ever. I think it's the only curse I could do. No, I've just been really lucky the last month. I won a titties hat from Bear Boo, who I know a few of you know, and I'm really looking forward to getting that. And I won the Razor Mouse, which I didn't even realize I entered. The only one I realized I entered, I think, was Bear Boo's. Yeah. The more you deny, the more realistic it becomes. I'm just very lucky. I'm a lucky bean. You know, my parents always said growing up that I was a very lucky bean. No, a lucky bug. I was a lucky bug. Because I would win all the competitions. And stuff would just turn up at our house. And I would have won it. And they'd be like, oh, you won something again. I won a few things. I was just very, very lucky. Ah, dear. Oh. But I haven't won the lottery, so I can't be that lucky. I think if you want to claim yourself to be ultimately lucky, you have to have won the lottery, and I have not won the lottery. I am not a witch. Just very, very lucky. Yeah? Oh, I don't know why, but like, I keep thinking of really cheesy one-liners. This is the second time that it's happened this stream where I'm like, I'm not saying that. That's incredibly cheesy. I don't know why you want me to say that, brain. Absolutely not. Excuse me. Who let you be that cheesy? I don't remember what the first time was though, but I know it's the second time. What was it that triggered me the first time to be cheesy? I can't remember. Been too long. It's been more than 2 minutes. I've forgotten. Go. Am I? Where are they? There they are. May Lotto makes you a witch? Yes, yes. Things either go statistically mind-blowing ways or poorly. Oh god, you never just have the in-between. Yeah, I don't really know what I am. I was definitely lucky when I was a kid though. I did win a lot of things that I probably, more than statistically I probably should have. These days I don't enter so much. Let's do 3. Sorry, this might look a bit weird, but I just want to make sure the mouth is really clear, and it looks like it's getting a little bit distorted. So I'm just adding some beads so that it's nice and clear. I mean, you can still see it, but it got really thin, and I kind of like the slightly chunkier mouth. Plus, these are the same beads I've already used on it, so I don't think it's a problem. There you go. What's happening here, huh? What are you doing? There you go. Just so it's nice and clear. You've got a cheeky, cheeky little smile. Nice. You know the lottery yet? Wait, no, I haven't won the lottery like yet, so I'm not a witch. You can only win the lottery if you're a witch. Or maybe that makes you become a witch. I don't know where the lore is going today. Ah, dear. There we go. Oh. I saw that coming. Welcome on in, Say. And once again, Happy New Year. I hope your New Year is going well so far. Oh, dear. Welcome, welcome. Wake up perfectly, smells whatever, and have luck. But I'll also have days where I almost die eating soup. Oh, God. Not the scoop. No. I'm a big soup fan. I love a good soup. Honestly, I love anything smooth. Smooth food. Oh, it's my jam. I love it. Anything soft, anything smooth. What about that? Go and would kind of like, there you go. Some of the see-through ones. Put that in there. And then pull it out there. There you go. My Miss Mango. Mango's good. I do like mango. Oh, you want me to posture check? I am kind of sitting like a gremlin, huh? But I don't know if I want to change studio. I like sitting like a gremlin. Like, is this really more comfortable than gremlin pose? I don't know. I don't know if it is. Gremlin pose is pretty OP, to be honest. It's not. Gremlin's the best. I guess I can sit like a normal person for a minute. Just for a minute. There we go. There we are. Make sure it's not too long. I think that's fine. Jelly, be a gremlin. Better not hydrate. Oh, wait. Did I need to hydrate? I don't think so, right? Oh, yeah, no, but only after midnight, right? Before midnight, it's fine, isn't it? I'll be honest, I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not sure. But I thought it was just after midnight that I wasn't allowed to do stuff. There we go. Look at him. He's becoming bubbles. Oh, Maple, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. My ES Joy does not accept that other people pose the gremlin. Yeah, I need the gremlin pose. Very important to me. But for now, I'll sit with my legs on the ground. It's fine. I could do a short stint. No eating after midnight and no getting them wet. Oh, okay. You can't get rid of what they do. They do mitosis. Oh! Shoot, I didn't know. Getting wet is never a good thing. It depends. I like bathing. I don't like going out in the rain. Especially if it's cold. Although actually if it's hot, it's not quite so bad. When it's cold, not keen. Morning from Canada. Oh, bless you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a nice morning. For us, it is actually, oh wait, it must just be really early for you then. For us, it is still morning, actually. I'm normally a cosplayer, but I have to wait to make the next cosplay. So in the meantime, we're doing general crafts. Because I can't start the next cosplay until TwitchCon opens its submissions because I want to enter TwitchCon 2024 and you have to have made it within directly a year before the submission period, which means I have to wait. So I can't make my next cosplay. That's okay. But we're alright with that. Have you really not seen them? I have not seen the movie at all. I've seen none of them. I know of the movie, but I've never watched it. I don't really watch movies. Morning, also. Oh my god, you're all up way too early. Jesus Christ. I got up at 8 and it was a struggle. Oh. There we go. Oh, also, to anyone who's here from Canada, heads up. At some point, I will probably call your country Canada. Please don't worry about it. You know, you get into the habit of saying things in a stupid way. Well, Canada has really stuck with me. And so now I only really say Canada like Canada. I know that's not how you're meant to pronounce it, I'm sorry. In my mind, it will always now be Canada. But like, I like Canada. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. It's okay, I also call my own country Britland half the time. Britland and Canada. There we go. What is happening here? Are you not tight enough? Is that it? Oh yeah, that's probably what it is, isn't it? There you go. There, yeah. I don't know if I like that though. This one just seems kind of loose. Did one of my threads break and I didn't even notice? I'll try getting this a bit tighter in. Sorry if I'm like ignoring chat as well. I'm like, what's happening here? There is something happening and I'm not sure what it is. Not that it really matters, these are mainly practices anyway, but... Very weird that you're doing that. There you go. A bit better. Might have to do it the whole way up though. Jeez. Why have you all moved around so much? When did you get so loose? Heck. Oh dear. Canada does sound funny. I like it. It's Canada. Far off. Canada is closer to this not big word. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Oh, the Aussie land. Did you mean Australia? Austria. Wait, no. Are people calling Austria Aussie land? Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah yes, Austria. My favorite island. With all the dangerous animals on it. I love it. Australasia. No, it's Canada and it's Britland. And I'm sorry. It's deep ingrained into my psyche. Canada, Britland. But I can try and do it right. There we go. Oh, it's the native. I see, okay. He's getting there. He's also getting more derpy. But I still love him. He's also getting heavy. He's gonna be a heavy bean. Elliot, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We're making some little pumpkins right now. Some little pumpkins. Just some chill crafting. Because I'm still not very well. But hey, it's going pretty good. I'm enjoying myself. Also, how long has it been? I've gone longer than yesterday already. So I'm already doing well. I am getting a little puffed out. But, you know, we're managing. It's doing pretty good. And Happy New Year, by the way. I don't know if I had said that yesterday. Thank you for the hydrate. Very Halloween-y vibe. Yeah. We're trying some more Halloween-y stuff because when I will hopefully open a shop for this kind of thing, it will be near a Halloween. Getting a goth coin in memory of the Queen. Like, I don't really care about the monarchy, but gothy black oh, fair enough. I would love to visit Australia, but with my luck, I'd be stung by a murder butterfly and die. I'd also like to visit Australia, but not in the height of, I guess winter for them. Not when it's really, really hot. I don't handle heat super well, and I think I would just go out there and die. Like, it wouldn't be the animals or anything like that that would get me. It would just be the general heat. I'm not really a hot weather bean, I like the cold. So I would like to visit, but probably in the summerish months. But I guess it'd be Australian winter, yeah, but summer here. Yeah. Ah, dear. Canada, Canada! Nothing over 20, same for me. Seems like a safer, sheepier Australia. I'd like to, excuse me, visit New Zealand as well. Honestly, there's so many places that I'll be honest, I didn't have an interest in visiting a lot of places before I started streaming on Twitch. And then you hear about people talking about the country that they live in and the stuff that they like. And it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of want to see that. Yeah, I might not have been super interested before, but like now that you've kind of, you know, talked about a few things that sound kind of cool and up my alley, like, yeah, I'm kind of interested now. That's definitely what happened with Australia. Australia, originally, I would have not really had any interest in visiting. But having heard more about it over the years, I'm like, you know what, actually, I kind of do want to visit Australia. Oh. There you go. Sure. You know what? If you want to do that, that's fine. That isn't acceptable. So I'm just making sure that the black ones are staying where they are because I think maybe the thread might be a bit loose. So just reinforce it because it's not snapped anywhere that I can see, but it's just moving things around a bit. That's okay. We can snap it back into position again. Canada, Canada. I was thinking the weather isn't too bad at the moment, but I see from Saturday. Oh, see, now that's what I would want to avoid. Like, listen, I'm sure you guys have all the stuff to deal with it, but like, nope, not for me. There we go. What? Jelly missed a hydrate, did I? Oh shoot, I'm sorry. There you go, my bad. Honestly, even if I didn't miss it, I think I would have needed to hydrate then. I was starting to feel the feeling of I must hydrate, drink again. Oh my god, again. Oh dear. 2 seconds. There we go. Double hydrate. Oh. I can hear you. He's like halfway there. He's so cute. He's so cute. One of his eyes is getting a little covered up, but I can probably fix that. By scooting this one up a little. Let's tie this off. I know it still looks like I've got thread, but I promise it gets really hard to tie the backs off. Do that. There we go. I was at hospital with a kidney stone yesterday. Oh god! Sleeves! Oh, I hope you're feeling okay now. That's painful. Heck. Yes, it is important to stay hydrated. I actually have another drink over here. And I have a water behind that. There we go. Drinking everything. There we go. Alright. Let's get some more thread. I think I can go for a little bit longer. Again, I will heads up apologize that streams at the moment might be a little short because I'm getting very out of breath from talking. But it's okay. I won't push myself past the limit, but they might just be a little short in the meantime while I catch my breath. Oh dear. But hopefully we should be all good by the time we actually do start the next costume. Very, very heckin' excited for that. I'm sure everyone entering TwitchCon this year is also very excited just to see what all the rules say and everything too. Because we just don't know. There we go. I'm actually luckily just exhausted. Oh, bless you. I mean, I'm still not super lucky, but I'm glad you're all right now. Yeah. I mean, kidney stones gallstones are meant to be like some of the most painful human experiences you can go through. So I'm glad that you're doing all right now. Just for context of people, if you have not heard of gallstones or kidney stones or any of that, they are meant to be some of the most painful things you can go through. Yeah, like really, really bad. I'm glad you're okay. Ade, where is EU? It's in Paris this year. So it'll probably be in about July time. It should be in Paris. I won't be going this year. Honestly, the budget just doesn't stretch to going to EU TwitchCon this year, and also I won't be entering, so I won't be going this year. But I'm hoping to go in 2024. So we'll just be taking a year off. That one's really annoying because it's kind of pushing in. Can I push it back at all? Or have I filled it too tight? I might have filled it too tight. I want to put it like there. There we go. That's a little better. Just making sure the eye is nice and visible. There we go. Ooh la la! Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited about it being in France. I think that's going to be really, really fun. They haven't announced the convention centre it's going to be held at yet. I imagine they'll probably do stuff like that once they start applying for people to enter TwitchCon and, you know, do content there and stuff like that. So I imagine that will be announced maybe next month, but very heckin' exciting. Also, there you go. He's a silly bean, but I love him. There we go. I'll just keep filling in beads. Wow. France is gettable too. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Do you think is anyone in chat thinking they might go to TwitchCon this year? Outside of the cosplayers who I know are already entering. Oh, dear. It's been really nice to see everyone crafting for TwitchCon this year. Very, very cool. I mean, if you are yourself someone who is interested in crafts on Twitch, I would definitely keep an eye out for TwitchCon. Basically, around TwitchCon time, they open the cosplay competition, and then loads and loads of cosplayers come to Twitch. Some of them for the first time ever. Some of them will be people returning or people that consistently stream. And they all start making their costumes live on Twitch, and it's such a fun time because you get so many different faces, people like trying Twitch out for the first time and giving it a go, and it's just really wholesome and nice, and like, yeah, it's good stuff. I really enjoy it, and it was really nice last year. A few of the people that started streaming for TwitchCon are still streaming now, and then yeah, probably this year we'll have even more new people because last time it was the first time they ever had a cosplay competition in EU TwitchCon. But I think myself and a lot of the other people that took part in it spoke really highly of it afterwards, and a lot more people have been interested in this year. So there'll probably be even more than last year. It's very, very exciting. I get to watch them all make their costumes. Yes, you might be not sure. I'd have to plan it carefully, but it'd be great to go. We talk about TwitchCon. I have to make an admission. My business is getting going, and I'll be doing shows almost every month. You're gonna stand down for 2023? That's fair. Me too. Listen, if you've got other goals, like there is nothing wrong with like either delaying or canceling your plans. Like nothing wrong with that. Like obviously I did it, so I might be a little biased, but I generally think if your goals change or if things change, then like that's the best way of doing it. Oh dear. And nothing wrong with that. I'll still of course cheer everyone else who is still taking part on, and I'll cheer you on with your business. There we go. Business comes first. Exactly. I'm gonna keep showing you his face because it just makes me laugh so much. When you're like still at the stage of going around the eyes, they look so funny. And we only get this stage for a short period of time, so I have to make sure to laugh at them plenty. Print designs onto quilting fabric and you sell it at shows. Hell yeah. There's a quilting show in the UK that I've always really wanted to go to, but I've just not been well enough to travel to yet. I don't do quilting myself, but I'm always interested in new fabrics and learning new techniques, right? For like cosplay specifically normally. And they do like workshops and stuff. I was like, when I'm better, I would really, really like to go there. 1 year. Wow. There we go. That's good. I'd love to see. I mean, if you want to post your, I don't know if you'll be able to do it in the chat, but you can definitely pop it in the Discord again. In fact, probably I would normally recommend the Discord because then anyone who's not here live can see it as well. You'd be welcome to, Cthulhu. Okay. I will, thank you. If you wouldn't mind popping it in the live stream chat, that way I'm gonna ask if people post things while I'm live that I can just see it really easily. If you don't mind popping it in the live stream chat, that would be fantastic. And obviously you can put it in self-promotion and stuff as well if you like, but yeah. Also, Sunkoi, Happy New Year! I hope your new year is going well. Welcome on in. We're just doing some silly crafts at the moment. I have made a happy pumpkin. He's bubbly and he's happy. Oh dear, how are you doing? I hope your new year is treating you well so far. Sunkoi, they're one of the cosplayers who is looking at entering TwitchCon 2023 this year. Happy. He's a happy bean. He's also very, very sparkly. Brain, Happy New Year! I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Oh dear, excuse me. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm making happy little pumpkins. I'm gonna be doing a lot of bauble making because I'm not able to start the new cosplay for a couple of months yet. But once we start, then we'll be doing a lot more cosplay. But for now, we're making lots of cute little things. A sparkly bean. He's a sparkly bean. I love him. He's so happy. He's meant to be like a little jack-o'-lantern, but he has ended up very friendly. I don't mind that. Nothing wrong with a friendly little jack-o'-lantern. Pretty pumpkins, yeah. They've been very relaxing. Oh dear. Although I'll still probably be doing some practicing of smocking and stuff like that. Specifically, I would like to practice doing some embroideries as well. I won't use them on the costume, obviously, because that would be cheating, but like just to practice out some of the designs. Narrow them down a little bit. Yeah. I would like to do that. I just need to order sequins in for that. I need a lot more sequins. You might think I have a lot of sequins, but I definitely do not have enough sequins. Ah, dear. Go. Wah. Well, it's also been really hard finding sequins in the colours that I want. I have found them now, thankfully. There's an Etsy store that I found that does really, really nice variety of sequin colours, but otherwise they all seem to be like the same 10 colours over and over again. It's like those, I kind of want more variants of the same sort of colour so I can like not shade with them, but like kind of shade with them. Oh dear. But I found an Etsy that did it. It's a little bit more expensive than bulk buying, but it means the colours are correct, so it's worth it. Plus it's sequins. I won't need as many sequins as I'll need beads. What was the source of inspiration for the pumpkins? I just really like making things bobbly. Bobbly is my vibe. I did it with, I do have like a little box of ones that I've made. I could open it up. Just a little box. I made some, I've been making tentacles, mushrooms in the same kind of style where they're just sort of really bobbly. And yeah, like, that's a good one. That kind of stuff. I just really love that sort of texture with like different sized beads. Yeah, kind of, I guess more similar maybe to the mushrooms, but yeah, just the beads. get all those back in there. That's just kind of how I make things. Did the cosplay character get revealed? We did, yeah. Oh, actually, Sunkoi, I think you're one of the people that will actually know the character. I know another cosplayer who's literally just done the same thing. We were talking about them earlier because it's been really nice to see someone else do the same costume that I'm planning to make for once. I'm going to be doing the Collector from Owl House. I really wanted to do something from a show that I really supported, and I very, very much support the Owl House. So I'll be doing the Collector. However, I'm going to be doing 16th Century, which I believe, slight spoilers, is when around the time the Collector is first introduced to the series, is like about 400 years ago, if memory serves. I think I got that right. And then I'll be doing 16th Century Venetian, so old techniques, old silhouettes. I got this so cool. Yeah, I'm so excited. Actually, another cosplayer called, I think their name's Squeak Deeks.